I study a whole lot of mixes out there from professional mix engineers that I like their mixes. I've been doing that for a long time, by the way. And the more I grow as a mixer, the more I realize that my taste begin to change. And the stuff that I used to like, I don't like them anymore. Now I hear fault that I didn't even know was in it. Like all the records that I grew up on that I fell in love with, if I hear them back now, I can hear like fault in all the mixes. And that's how you grow. The more you get better with your mixes, the more your ears hear like different layers of details. But the thing is, our hear everything. But the problem is our brain filter out all the details that's not important to us. So the more you mix, the more you force your brain to pay attention to those details, then the more your mind will begin to expose the details. So the more you play and listen to professional mix record, you training your hear, okay, look, pay attention to that vocal. Why does it sound like that? How does it sit? What about that snare drum? What's the EQ and is going on in that snare drum? What about the kick? What about the bass? What's the relationship between the bass and the kick? Okay, what about the synth? Okay, is that reverb? What type of reverb is that? What's the amount of reverb is that? And also localization, which is where is the snare in the center behind the lead vocal? Where's the kick in the bottom underneath the lead vocal? Where's the bass? Is it above the kick or below the kick? Now you're talking about height. You start to visualize your mix like a 3D visual. The bottom to the top is the frequency. The left and right is the panning. The front to back, that's your reverb. That's your depth of field. And when you try to, position every instrument in their location, okay, this needs to be here, this needs to be there. You can use your tools of EQ, compressor, reverb, delay to kind of position everything where they need to be in a 3D format. Oh, 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 oh.